Welcome to Wired 4 Wonders Tales. Tonight's tale is called The Unseen Catch. Let's descend into the dark. I should have turned the boat around the moment the fog rolled in. A lifetime on the water teaches you to trust your gut, and mine was warning me like a siren. But stubbornness is a hell of a thing. I'm Jack, and when the sea tells me no, I tend to say yes right back. I'd been out since dawn, drifting along a part of the coast the locals call the Quiet Strip. Folks say the water is thin there. I always thought that meant the fishing was bad. If only. By mid-afternoon I'd caught practically nothing. I tossed my line again, muttering to myself, when suddenly it snagged on something with the weight of an anchor. The pole bent so hard it nearly snapped. I braced my boots against the deck and hauled with everything I had. At first it felt like I was dragging up a log. Then it thrashed. Not fish thrashing, but something slower and deliberate, like it understood the fight. My blood turned cold. I kept pulling. I'm not sure why. Maybe curiosity. Maybe stupidity. Maybe something in that fog had already started whispering in my head. The creature broke the surface. Its hand came up first. A hand. Pale fingers tipped with thin, glassy claws. Then a forearm covered in scales that shimmered sickly green. Its torso followed, ribs like a cage made for something larger than lungs. The lower half was all tail, long and muscular with fins torn, as if from struggling too hard too long. But the face was the worst. Seaweed hair tangled around a head too human for comfort. Eyes like cloudy pearls. A half-formed jaw that quivered and clicked like it was trying to speak. Water spilled from its mouth in thick ropes. I wanted to let go of the line, but I couldn't. My hands wouldn't listen. They held tight while the creature dangled from the hook, writhing and twisting. It made a sound, a low bubbling moan, and I swear my name gurgled out of it. Jack. Not loud. Not clear. But unmistakable. My breath hitched. I yanked the creature fully onto the deck, though I can't explain why. It slapped onto the boards with a wet crack and began dragging itself toward me. Its fingers left dark streaks across the wood, each one steaming as if the salt water leaking from its skin was burning. I stumbled back until my shoulders hit the cabin door. The creature lifted its head. Its jaw unhinged wider and wider, showing rows of needle teeth that seemed to grow as I stared. Then it spoke again, this time clearer. Jack, it rasped, stretching my name into a sound that felt like it came from the sea floor itself. I grabbed my gaff hook and swung. The metal tore into its shoulder, but the creature didn't flinch. It only crawled faster. The deck creaked beneath it, bubbles sizzling where its tail slapped down. I lunged for the captain's chair, where my flare gun sat. My fingers curled around it, just as the creature wrapped one cold hand around my ankle. Its grip was slimy and strong. I fired. The flare hit it square in the chest. The creature shrieked. Not human. Not animal. Something in between. Flames flared bright before hissing out in the moisture dripping from its skin. But the impact gave me enough time to wrench free. I didn't hesitate. I grabbed the thing by its tail and heaved it back over the rail. It splashed into the dark water, thrashing once before the sea swallowed it whole. I killed the engine trying to get it to start, swearing at the controls. When it finally roared to life, I blasted away from the quiet strip fast enough to leave a wake taller than the boat. By the time the fog thinned, dusk had settled in and the coastline looked unfamiliar. I didn't speak about it for days. Then something strange happened. Every morning since, I've found wet prints on my dock. Not fish tails. Not boots. Fingers. 5 of them. Dragging toward my house. Tonight they're closer than usual. They stop right outside my door. As I write this, I hear dripping on the steps and a soft scraping across the wood. I think it followed me home. And it knows my name. If you enjoyed this tale, please subscribe so you don't miss our next descent into the dark.